Way back in the summer of 2024, I had the crazy thought that it would be fun to run around the Isle of Wight. Soon after, somebody told me it was actually an event, and before long, I had signed up for the Isle of Wight Ultra Marathon Full Challenge. 106 kilometres around the circumference of the very hilly island. It was a challenge that scared me. The furthest I'd ever run up to that point was 50 kilometres, less than half the total distance needed for this challenge. But, as daunting as it was, I was excited. Excited to see what was possible, and excited to see how far I could really push myself. January 2025 came around far too quickly, and my 16-week training block kicked off. I was plunged straight into long cold runs with frosty climbs and icy ground. I squeezed in early morning sessions and late night runs. There was plenty of running in the wind and plenty of running in the rain, and lots of strength and conditioning work. It was 16 brutal weeks of pushing my body harder than I'd ever pushed it before. I certainly put in the hard work and done all I could do, and the time was moving fast. I really wanted to capture the ups and the downs of the day, the highs and the lows. I wanted to bring you along and share the emotions of the challenge every step of the way. So finally, after all the prep, all the build-up, all the hype, the big day had come around. So join me on the roller coaster that is the Isle of Wight Ultra Marathon. So it's coming up for 5 AM. I'm just about to head off to the Isle of Wight. Car is all loaded with all the things, hopefully, to get me around. We've got water, gas, dry robe and gels, headlamps, all sorts of pain relief. Okay, that is us all loaded up. Let's hit the road. So it's 5:24 in the morning. We had a few false starts, but we're finally on the motorway. No one to blame in particular. But yeah, we're on the way. Weather's looking okay at the moment. Feeling okay? How you feeling about your crewing? Yeah, just feeling good.
Right, aren't we? Did you get that? Yeah. Love that energy.
Yeah. Up we go.
No pressure. Oh, I don't like this. Maybe you should have taken over. Oh my god! I can't see it.
Go on.
God's sake. I didn't panic. You panicked.
Welcome aboard the Red Vulcan.
Starting to feel a bit real now as we go over to the island. Island ahoy! Be running around that tomorrow.
It's more peaceful.
I imagine it'll be a little bit more peaceful. Nice ambient sound of car alarms going off the whole way around, which is lovely. Right, so we're off the ferry now. We're heading down into Shanklin. Shanklin, right? Not Sandown? Shanklin. We're off to Shanklin. And yeah, we're not too sure what's going on over here. Something's happening, some sort of fair. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of time relaxing on the beach, catch some rays before tomorrow. Not too much though, we don't want to get any sunburn because that can make things a lot more uncomfortable than it needs to be. But yeah, then we're going to try and see if we can get into our hotel early, relax a little bit, and then, so it's Friday today, and then we'll yeah, head over to the to Chale, to the recreation ground, see if we can pick up the bibs. I think they open at 4 o'clock. Then we'll head out for an early dinner. So yeah, nice relaxed day. Hopefully the weather's like this tomorrow because it is lovely. Not a cloud in the sky. So one thing I'm noticing, the Isle of Wight is pretty hilly. Yeah, it's one thing seeing it on the elevation map, but seeing it in person in a car, there's a lot of climbing that's going to have to happen.
Hi there, babe. Good? Cheers.
This is the most comfortable hot tub I've ever been in.
Enjoy the comfort.
Yeah. Let's go get our bibs, shall we?
How's the belly doing, Nick?
Not great, I must say. It suddenly hit me. Right, Emma, this is a good opportunity to run through some of the stuff we've got in here. So, start with the food. In here you've got, like you say, the Cokes. Ooh, I'll let you hold that one. Yeah, coffee to go with kettle, gas, cooker and all that stuff is there as well. So, just throw it in. One of those for us. If you leave the lid off, I'm happy with it being cold. I think it's more like caffeine than anything else. Salty snacks which can come out if you need it. When you need to replace the protein bars, they're all there as well. Candy kittens, just kind of, I think, put this on the floor down there and I can sort of dig into that and see what I want. The soup's in there as well.
Spare price, so this is about half price, all on the sheet, so.
Yeah.
And a little reminder.
Oh yeah. I am strong and sturdy. I am. Right. Let's go. It's all very weirdly calm, actually. It's quite relaxing, isn't it? this what ultra racing is all about? About me too much.
Just thing on?
So just come back from registration, got a route card with all the information on there, a bit of light reading for later. Got my bibs in there with a QR code that I need to keep on me when I get to each checkpoint to get that scan. That goes on that, I think, so that's going to be nice and comfortable to have on me. And then a multi-functional seamless wear snood, I think that is, yeah. So that's quite good. I'll loads of different ways of wearing it. Give that a go. Yeah, perfect.
Good.
Right, so I'm just steaming a wrap up, just get it nice and warm so I can actually fold it over, because I don't have a microwave with me, but this seems to be working quite well. I've just made up 2 breakfast wraps with some hash browns and baked beans and some sausages and avocado, and woohoo. And now we're just going to make up some burritos. So we're improvising. This isn't an ideal situation, but we're improvising. So I've got some pinto beans, some sweet potatoes, some tofu, all scattered over with some chia seed. I'm going to dump that in. There we go. And then in here we have a few more chia seeds with some tomato, just for a nice little hit. And then, not the freshest, but given that we're improvising, some avocado. Get that in there as well. Now, all being well, this is going to fold over a dream. Let's have a look. What do we think? Oh, that's not gone well, is it?
Good.
There we go. And then I need one of those. Let's get that there. There we go. And then put you in there. Try a little base for it all, so it doesn't fall out when you eat it. Get that sealed. And then you twist the lid. And there we go. One burrito. Right, so it is now coming up for 5:30. Had my cereal, had my Weetabix, got some bagels there to eat on the road. Had a coffee. I've taped up, anti-chafed, sun creamed up as well. My watch is getting one last little charge. I'm pretty much ready to head off. Everything's looking good. Had a good night's sleep. My chorus told me I did great, which is always helpful. So yeah, we'll head over to the car in a second. Walk into the car, got my jam bagels. Emma's lugging the heavy cooler of my food. I could get used to this. Right, here we are. Start line of the Isle of Wight Ultra. Sun's about to come out. It's a bit breezier than it was yesterday, which I'm more than happy with. It was very, very, very stuffy yesterday, so it's quite nice. A little bit of breeze. I think it's going to get warm when the sun comes out though. It'll be a lovely day though. Well, weather-wise it's going to be a lovely day, I don't know. I'm going to be saying the same thing later.
We're going in a second. It's 6:30 now, so I'm heading into the bend. Very relaxing environment going on. It's quite nice. Lovely sunrise. So the start line's filling up now. I'm going to put the phone away and enjoy the moment, but see you soon.
Everybody 10, 9, 8, lower, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Here we go. We're off on this single file track. Feel a little bit of pressure to keep the pace up a little bit. Maybe like 15th back or something. Don't want to hold everyone up. Once it opens up, I'll slow down a little bit. Look at those views. Big row of people. Fantastic that. It's about a K&a-half in, give or take. It's very runnable at the moment. So I'm just repeating to myself, stick to pace. It's not really working, so I'm going to ease up now and watch the people in front drift off. Probably get overtaken a bit as well, but I'm going to watch this video back tonight maybe. Be very grateful. So let's ease up. That's the first one. So we're about 3k in. So far so good. Like I said, the first few k always a bit deceiving. It's definitely runnable. And decided to hold back a little bit, sticking the pace. As you can see that my average pace about 5:45, which is definitely quicker than I wanted to. But when it's flat, figured it wouldn't hurt to add a few seconds a kilometre just to get some distance in the bank, some time in the bank. Definitely a couple of people overtaking, so I'm not going to let myself get sucked into that. It is a beautiful morning, beautiful scenery. Look at that, look at the sea, the sky, it's all blues, all greens, all the lovely colours. My watch is actually telling me off on what I'm off route. I think I'm supposed to be somewhere over there, but I think that's where a path has fallen away, so I'm definitely en route. They did say there would be some diversions, slightly altered route. Definitely not going to go over there. I don't think I'll be coming back again. Anyway, I'm going to try and save some battery now. Catch up soon. is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Slow for the hill. Okie doke. We're 5k in. I think the word of the last 5k, controlled. Feels pretty good. Some very nerve-wracking moments here. Quite close to a lot of the path that's fallen away. Good thing this is early. I think there might be some accidents if we were coming this way at 80 or 90k. Oh, I meant to say as well, did the quickest jacket removal, jumper removal I think I've ever done. For some reason, hit about 5k and it just felt so hot. It was nice and cool with a nice breeze this morning, but yeah, I don't know, in the last 10-15 minutes, the sun is starting to cook us a little bit. So anyway, jacket's off, feel a bit cooler. It's our first major climb. I say major, sort of relative. We'll see what it looks like as far as climb goes by the end of the run. But it looks pretty, you know, it's long. A couple of walkers, but yeah, nice chunk of plot. Feels good. Feels good. I mean, look at that. Take away the fact you need to run over 106 kilometres. Don't know why anyone wouldn't want to do this. It's gorgeous. It is just beautiful. Don't know if it's the hills or the view that's taking my breath away. Just absolutely gorgeous. It is the first bit of downhill. Not put the brakes on too much, not go too fast. It's just, yeah, keeping it as controlled as I can. Quite a bit of a hill here. I didn't really clock it until I was on it, but I've got my travel poles, which sort of really got out. So next time I see one, we're getting those out. I'm trying to take some of the pressure off the legs. And, they say nothing new on race day. Focused. Yeah, they say nothing new on race day, but I had a little last minute panic and got myself a quiver. You can see that there. So it should give me easy access to the poles when I next get to the hill. But that is as dangerous as it looks, by the way. But I haven't used them yet, so be interested to see how that goes. Should be as simple as a reach and grab. Nothing is ever that simple, but right. We'll see how it goes. Easy access, hopefully. This is the first checkpoint, about 10k in. Get ourselves, get ourselves scanned in. Thank you. Have a good one, mate. I think I'm just going to keep on going, I reckon. Got my water waiting for me. All is good. So 10k in. I think the word, it's got to be warm. It's definitely getting up in there. It's Still very early. 11k. Things are feeling good. Sort of hovering around the 6k mark. Nice breeze on this side actually. Yeah, 6 minute kilometre mark. And yeah, I think fast approaching, I can't remember the name of the town actually. Fast approaching the first checkpoint where I see Emma. Grab a breakfast burrito, and yeah, then it's off to the Needles. A bit treacherous this bit, it's quite close to barbed wire. Keep your wits about you. Not once in all my training have I had a shoelace come undone on me. Today, about 14k in, one eye. To be fair, that just brought me back on pace. It is quite tricky at this point to stay on pace. I will say, I've seen a couple of videos where everyone struggling at the early stages. I said I wouldn't do that, but yeah, you do get sucked into it. So I'm gonna hit 15 in a minute and make conscious effort to ease off. Let's go. Thank you. Cheers. I'll take it. I've got to say, I'm loving the support. I didn't think there'd be too much going on, but every time you get near a road or a car park, there's a crowd of people cheering, cars driving past, honking horns. Just had one go past, ringing a bell as it went past. So yeah, you do feel quite supported actually. It's really nice. It's just stunning as well. It's a really good place. It's really enjoying it. So that's the 15k mark. The word of the last 5k, aware, very aware how far I've gone, very aware of how hot it is, very aware of how far I've got to go, very aware of the hills. Yeah, just very aware.
Breakfast time. Just a quick stop over.
Big old hill there.
Yeah, big hill. Don't look ahead. I'll see you in the bay. Looking strong.
Right, big old hill looming. It's going to be a test of the quiver. See how easy it is to get the poles. Easy enough. Excellent. Let's put them up. Right, that was the first major hill. I couldn't really record it because I think if it wasn't for the poles, that would have been hands on the floor crawling up stuff. That was something else. Poles helped though. Glad I got them out. Great to be able to easily accessible, or to have them easily accessible, should I say. Brain might already be turned into porridge, but hey, things are good. Thought that was going to hurt a lot more at the top. I've heard a lot of bad things about that hill and other YouTube videos and stuff like that. I eased right off, got up it, moving again afterwards. So we'll see if there's any long-term effects soon, I'm sure. For now, at 16k in, all is good, all's feeling well. Sun's out, making the view absolutely gorgeous. Very, very happy right now. Very grateful to be here. Grateful to be running it. It's quite a privilege, really. Oh, hazard. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. What an awful set of steps. Anyway, on we go. Nice breeze in here, which is really nice actually as well. Really helpful. this, I'm not so convinced that was the hill I heard everything about. This is a beast. I'm going to put you away quickly so I can get up it. Okay, that was brutal. So there's a diversion in place because some of the old chalk path has eroded away. So there's a diversion that brings you up into this golf course. And the climb. Oh my god, it was something else. I stupidly didn't download the most recent GPX file, so I did not expect that at all. But anyway, it's all downhill for a bit, heading towards a little town. I want to say Yaldin, I know it's not right, but there's a little town. Yaldin's obviously the Needles near the top, but there's a little town out there. It's the first place I'm meeting there. I'm just going to have me a breakfast burrito ready. Hopefully be a bit of a snatch and grab. See like maybe 10k afterwards. But just wanted to get that burrito from her. I have put in a request for a paperclip as well, because I have lost a magnet and I knocked it with a pole as I was climbing up towards the golf course. So yeah, new set of magnets, lost one already, so that's a bit annoying. Got my burrito, breakfast burrito, hash brown, avocado, sausage, beans, all the good stuff. So yeah, that hill took it out of me. So I'm gonna probably walk this next one. Take a bit of time to recover. Go again. Feeling it in my calves. So I'm just over 20 kilometres in. Really feeling it after that golf course hill. Unexpected golf course hill I might add, but had a burrito. I'm feeling good. Feeling better, should I say. Good, questionable. But I've taken the time to walk up this monstrous hill. It's long, it's gradual, you can't really run it. Not if you plan on doing anything afterwards anyway, I guess. Some guy just came past on his Saturday morning stroll, jogged up there, didn't see a bib, so I don't feel too threatened. But anyway, 20k in, word for the 5k burrito. It's helping. Right, burrito's down me, just turned a corner, and this hill, I think towards the Needles. Let's do it. Just charged up this hill, made some pretty good time actually, quite happy with that. But I just turned around, and I mean, look at that. Look at what we're working with. It is just gorgeous. It's clouded over, not too much, the right amount. It's nice and chilled now, so the sun's not hitting you too much. It's actually been really kind, because after those two hills, you're in danger of it all going a bit south. But cloud coming over when it did, been a huge help. We're making good time. We're back on for about 6-minute kilometres, which I did not think I'd be at after what we've just done. So anyway, I think we're gonna crest that hill to find the Needles, which is half the reason we're here, seeing them. Let's do it. There's what I think is a World War II monument behind me. Quite poignant. It's a nice moment. Disappointed to crest the hill and not see the Needles, but I can only imagine they're behind that little spot over there. So 22k down, over a half marathon done, nearly a quarter of the way. Still moving, no signs of any issues, which is great. hot spots, no rubbing. A little low on water, just because I think I might have taken a little bit too much on at the beginning when the heat was hitting you on the hills. But hey, nearly, well, I don't know, maybe 5k away from Emma. I'm going to sit down, reassess a few things, have an apple turnover, which I'm looking forward to. Nice sweet treat, nice mid-morning snack. But yeah, these regular sort of check-ins help, where you can kind of reassess things, make sure it's all working as it should. So yeah, enjoying it so far. Hard, but I'm enjoying it. Following these pink flags all the way around the island, and there's a boat over there. Don't know if you can see it, but there's a boat over there with a bright pink flag. Oh, I really, or should I say bright pink sail, and I really hope they don't expect me to swim to it, because I didn't bring my trunks. Anyway, we are almost at the Needles after what has been a long, arduous climb. But I think we'll take a few moments at the top, soak it in. I'm hoping the climb makes it all feel a little bit sweeter. We're nearly there. Then we're going to go through the second stage marker. Some great cheering going on there for the people who came through before me. I can hear it in the distance, so yeah, looking forward to that. So somewhere between 24 and 25k in. Nice and cloudy, beautifully cloudy, I'd say. I think the Needles are supposed to be here somewhere, but I'm not sure if we're going to actually see them. It's a little bit confusing, to say the least. I think the race goes that way, but I'm going to see if they're around here. I'm losing a bit of time. They're down there. I am quite surprised. I thought we would actually be going up to the Needles. But yeah, looks like we're not actually going to get to them. Anyway, back through the gate. We don't get to see the Needles, bit of a disappointment. But back we go. It's a bit of a shame, but it's not the end of the world. Still got lovely coastline all around. Beautiful breeze. It's just the right amount of breeze that you want. It's not it's not taking your breath away, it's not pushing you back, it's just cooling you down. It's actually really nice. So yeah, just got a lovely little climb down now. So that's 25k down. The word for the last 5k. I mean, sore. It's probably the only one you can really go with. I'm not out, obviously. I'm not, at the point where it's unbearable, but those hills have definitely done something to the legs. And yeah, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a bit sore after that. Still feeling good, still feeling okay, still got the energy. Coming down into the second checkpoint. I might take a second just to use the toilet, maybe chug some Coke or something. So I'm just taking a minute to walk. Just going for a really, really tricky section where it's just really laborious on the feet. It's just, I churned up mud. They've obviously been dried, baked in the sun. So yeah, that took it out of me. So yeah, I'm over 26k now. I've got to say, wasn't expected to feel it quite as much as I am. So I think what I need to do is ease off a little bit, recover, probably not give myself enough time to recover on the downhills or after the hills. So I'm going to do that a little bit. Yeah. Still stunning though, still beautiful, still appreciating it. Really appreciating the cloud, if I'm honest as well, because it's still very warm. Some Coke. So, that's the aid station. Stopped for a little bit longer than I planned to, just on there, just used the toilet, had a quick cup of Coke. Now, I mean, it goes without saying, climbing on to the next bit. A lot of stingers here. So the legs are already flamed up. Can't really run, if I'm honest. It's a bit uneven, it's a bit narrow. So, just taking it nice and easy. Get to the top, make up some time on the way down. We've got a fella who is running, so I think I'll shut up. It is runnable. I just don't want to. He's giving up.
All set up, ready and waiting. Tried to pack as much as I can. Got his apple turnover, gels, bar, electrolytes refilled, coffee ready with the hot water. Just got to fill up his back with water when he gets here. Actually, it's a pretty lovely view to wait. Very peaceful.
Just climbed all the way down there. It's a lovely, lovely beach. The only worry, at some point we're going to go back up again, right? But for now, not going to worry about that. It's quite nice to be able to open the legs up. It's been a bit stop-start the last few kilometres, which is obviously taking out your legs. I can open up a little bit and yeah, recover. I believe the waterfront up there, the wife's waiting for me with apple turnovers and a coffee. So yeah. Take a bit of time to sit down, I think. This is lovely, this.
No, actually. Well done, babe.
29k in at the moment. It's feeling pretty tough, but doable, I think.
Absolutely.
I think so.
Fueled up. Apple turnover down, coffee down, all good, no chafing to address, which is always a lovely sign. Right, give it a kiss. Let's go. Right, so 30k in, last 5k's, laborious. Very, very hard, very uneven ground, which has just sapped my legs of any energy. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking at my watch wondering how I'm going to go 70 to 80k further. Fingers crossed. Oh, following a runner there. He's not one of us. Down we go. Following someone else, let's focus on the green side of the pink signs. Oh, I mean, hello. Look at that. That is very unexpected and very pretty. Lovely. Lovely little harbour spot as you come into Yaldin. About 34.5k in. Just felt something tweak in my leg. I'm hoping it's nothing. There's a bit of a undulating area there. Yeah, figured I'd take a bit of time, stretch it out. Seems to have eased off a bit, so hopefully it doesn't become anything major. Otherwise I have to try and drink some pickle juice, which I've never done before, but apparently that's supposed to help. So I've got some on me. Praying it doesn't come to that.
Alright, looking good, babe.
Thank you.
See you soon.
These hills are starting to take their toll.
So I've a slight strain on the inside of my left leg and a bit of a strain starting to sort of do something on my right quad. So I don't think it's too much. I'm going to stretch it out, but preemptively I'm going to take a cramp fix, which is basically pickle juice gel. Never used it before, but I heard about it a couple of weeks ago and I figured when needs must, I'll give it a go. I'm also then going to pop an energy bite, which are basically caffeine gummies, and 2 of those have the same amount of caffeine as you find in a Red Bull. So hopefully the 2 of those things give me a little bit of a pick me up, get me out of the funk. We're over 35k in now. Not great at maths, but it's about a third of the way, so long way to go still. So cramp fix, first time ever having this. Let's give it a go. Oh my god. Holy hell. That is not, I don't know what I expected from pickle juice, but that is something else. Wow. Oh god. Right, gonna put you away to the second half because I think that's gonna take 2 hands to get that down me. Wow. Hopefully it works. So I'm moving pretty well again. I think the cramp fix and the 2 energy bites might have done the trick. Don't know how long for, but yeah, still aware of the twinge, but doesn't feel like it's going to bite at the moment. So yeah, back to the grind. Moved up a few more spaces since doing that. I think the sun's coming out now. I think that's one thing I don't know if this video is really doing credit for. Just quite how hot it is. This bit is really hard going. It's just been a good couple of kilometres now of this dried, uneven ground, which you can't really run on, because when it's not going uphill, it's just like track marks. So I've rolled my ankle a couple of times. You think, well, okay, that's an opportunity to catch your breath, right? Wrong, because it takes, I'd say, the same amount of energy to walk on this as it would be to run. So yeah, hard work, hard going. So my watch is 40k in. I've just gone past the 39k marker, so I think some of the diversions might have added on an unnecessary kilometre. But yeah, there's a big cluster of us now, kind of feeling it. It's really heated up now. In terms of time, what are we saying? It's about 11:20. So yeah, it's only going to get hotter from here for a while, but got a nice kilometre or so downhill. Let the legs recover a little bit. In the spirit of what I was doing, every 5k I was going to tell you how I'm feeling. I think that's gone well out the window at this point. I've probably missed 1 or 2, but the last 5k, painful, really painful. Fighting off the cramps, but managing to keep them at bay, which is nice. I find it hard to hold the phone up. The trail poles have yeah, killed my arms off a little bit as well. But anyway, rest stop coming up. I'll just take a minute, regroup before heading back out again. Yes, of course. Sorry. It's taking a few minutes just to cool down in the aid station. It's yeah, really just got hot. So yeah, it's taken a few minutes just to cool down. think Emma's just down the road, so I might stop and swap my top out, get into a vest. I've had a pineapple, some orange, Coke, some electrolytes, so hopefully that keeps me going. Suppose we better carry on. Okay, so just hit a marathon distance. Moving pretty slow now. It's yeah, it's been a couple of kilometres of quite uneven, undulating ground. So yeah, taking a bit of a walk break as we come in towards Newport. Probably about 8k before I get there. But yeah, taking it a bit easy. Let the legs recover a bit. But when I move, I'm still hitting 6-minute kilometres. It's just that I'm not moving too much at the moment. I'll tell you one of the hardest things is my watch is currently saying 43.3 and I've just gone past the 42 marker, so I'm already 1.3k over. I'm not even halfway yet, so I already know I'm not going to be stopping at 106 today. It's going to be at least 107, more likely 108 or 9. So that's quite hard. Quite hard going. Okay, so we're about 52, coming up 52k in. I'm with Richard. He's keeping me sane. His teacher here on the island, actually, so he's given me a little tour, which has been lovely.
Tour guide for the day.
Yeah, that's
Part of Action Challenge support.
So yeah, we're doing a bit of a run walk situation with yeah, a bit of an undulating area at the moment. So it's yeah, run what you can, hike everything else, isn't it? So we're yeah, just coming towards the halfway point, and the cramps that were chewing didn't bite. Just a little nibble earlier, so that's good. They seem they've gone away now. Don't know if it was the pickle juice or what. I hope it's the pickle juice because it was disgusting. But if it works, I'll do it again. So yeah, we're in a bit of a shaded area. The cloud cover is back, which is lovely because it was getting warm. Yeah, nearly at the halfway point. About to see Emma have a Domino's pizza, sit down for 10-15 minutes, and yeah, rest, restock. Then I might, got a little bit of a distance up the way, we get to the halfway point, I might get a massage just to make sure anything that does want to bite stays away. But we're back onto some runnable stuff now. Let's do it.
Again.
Let's go. So here I am, 53k in. We're at the Stag Inn. Emma's just stocking me up. I've got pizza, gonna get changed. And yeah, got some things to battle with. I've got to change my socks, I think. Is it today now that I'm changing my shoes?
Next month.
Oh, I've got to put my shoes back on. I might do it now though, to be honest with you. I feel like they're swelling up a bit. So oh yeah, I'm gonna change my shoes. Yep, decided to change the socks and the shoes a little bit early. They, my feet are swelling up, I think, and it's a bit of a refresh. Moving the refresh a little bit earlier. Get the shoes on, quickly brush my teeth, and I'll be away. So 53k in, fully refreshed, outfit change,
New shoes.
new shoes, brush my teeth, wash my face, sun creamed, new gels, and yeah, I think we're good. Right, so I'm just coming in to the halfway point. I'm clocking 55 kilometers. Apparently it's 53 kilometers, so that bodes well for the rest of the day. I might see what the queue's looking like for the massage table. If it's pretty clear, I might just get a little bit of attention to the quads because they are nipping still. Anyway, that refresh really helped. I feel like I've just started, well, a training run on tired legs. That's what it feels like, which is yeah, it feels like a pretty good place to be. Long way to go, another 6 hours at least. Well, really, another 7 hours at least, should I say. So it's a long way ahead.
Here we are at the halfway point. 13 and a half hours. I don't know, that might be the time actually, 1:30 maybe, who knows. It's a long old day otherwise. Right, massage this way. It's pretty quiet here, so might get lucky. Let's have a look. Yeah, so the medical tent was quite quiet, so I thought while I'm here, have a quick 5-minute massage. Hopefully it'll stop big quads from biting on the second half. So I've just left the halfway point. I did have the massage, and yes, it was a good one. I dare I say, feel very refreshed. I went in with boiling sun and clear skies. It's come out, it's clouded over again, so that's very welcome. Legs feel good. I think I've probably wasted about half an hour, 45 minutes stopping with Emma, refueling, cleaning, and then obviously 10 minutes or so with the massage. But no, I don't really mind too much. I think I'd rather stop, recover. The legs feel a lot better for it. I didn't want to get 10-15 kilometers down the road and yeah, it will go wrong for me. So I'm back, I'm moving again. I'm at about 5:30 pace, which is kind of what I was doing at the beginning. I feel good, I feel better, I feel energized, re-energized. Yeah, given up on the 5k word, mainly because for the next 50k I thought it was just going to be pain every time, but it's not anymore. The word now is optimistic. So on we push, don't do anything stupid, and I think it's on the table. I think I'm going to finish this thing. This might be my worst kilometre. Got about 52k to go by the time I get across the line, so yeah, head down, do the basics right, and yeah, I think it's in the bag. It's just impossible. Get my head down. Yeah, I've got this. Feels good. It's very hot. Just looked at my phone. It's saying 18 degrees. But I think island weather feels like a lot more. All the sun cream I just put on has just run into my eyes. So that's fun. But no, really, really hot. Even though the cloud is back, it's so stuffy. I'm near Newport at the moment, so quite inland. There's not really much of a breeze. Grateful for the bit of tarmac now. Bit of downhill as well, which is lovely. So, just a quick one. Officially, every single step I do now is the furthest I've ever run. So, it's exciting. It's terrifying, but mostly exciting. So I'm just coming up towards 63k, and it's fair to say I did not think I'd be moving like this at this point. I think the stop, the freshen up, the massage, all of that stuff, taking the time there really helped. So yeah, really recommend doing that. Just take the time. It's not about placing high, it's not about finishing fast, it's about finishing. Just take the time and enjoy it, because I'm really enjoying this right now. Look at that. Spice up your life, guys. The original Spice Bus. How's that? so I just want to let you know. I think this might be my worst kilometre. Not because it's necessarily all hurting or anything like that, but it's just been a kilometre of hill coming out of Newport. So I've decided I'm going to just walk this part. Not very peaceful, not very lovely. Got cars shooting past. I think I'm just tasting petrol the whole way up. But it looks like it flattens out very shortly, so I'll get back on pace. But yeah, it's been a long hill. Right, cards on the table. This last sort of few kilometre stretch through East Cowes, I think, coming into Fishbourne, it's been absolutely miserable. It's been horrible. Been nothing but sooty, petrol, noisy cars. It's been horrible. I just had a text from her saying when I get through it, I apparently have got some lovely views to enjoy. So let's keep going. Just get it over with, right? I am properly craving a slush puppy as well. As I thought that would be the perfect thing, I saw a shop with a Tango frozen slush puppy machine inside, sign out front, drew me in. 2 machines, not one of them working. Absolutely fuming. Watch this space. Actually, while we're here, look at that. It is pretty around here. Worth remembering after the last few K. I hate to say it. It's cramp fix time. The sun is out with a vengeance. This is the bit I was most worried about. Around the 60k mark. I'm actually at 69k now, but around the 60k mark through to about 75 or so, it's just rolling hills and it's been relentless. Up ahead, got a few of us walking. It's it's just impossible. So got a few sort of niggles again, back in the same spot, back in the quad. So pickle juice, I know what's coming. Oh, ooh, wow. It's for a good cause. Oh my God. Yes. That's it in the spot. This last 10k or so has just annihilated me. So if I'm going to finish this thing, I need to be sensible. Get my body down, my body temperature down. It's really cooking now. But yeah, just going to walk for a bit. Hopefully the legs start working again. So I'm looking at about 71k at the moment. Probably more like 68k by the race route. So a long way to go still. About 20 miles. And I'm about to come into ride. The legs are absolutely chewed up after those hills. That's just a solid 15k worth of hills. The slush puppy was nice. It meant I kind of crawled into a bush. There was a bench in a bit of shade. Sat there, had that, rubbed the legs a little bit. They do feel a bit better, but yeah, don't know, just the next section is going to be hard. When it gets flat, I've got no excuse, I've got to run. And it gets flat, but then look, it's just more hills. It's just up and down. Better keep moving. Oh. I've adopted the shuffle at this point. It's not pretty. But just getting the kilometres ticked off and yeah, getting the job done, hopefully. Right, you lovely people. That was the pain cave like I have never experienced the pain cave. Honestly, coming from East Cowes into Ride, down Ride as well. mean, the hills getting into ride were ridiculous. They're coming down ride. Relentless. Absolutely chewed me up and spat me up. But I just bumped in my old boy Richard at the aid station. Had a quick pineapple, quickly chugged some Coke and some electrolytes. I left him just for a little bit, slightly jogging ahead as he walked to try and find Emma. Sit down, try and eat some food, replenish myself a little bit. Got it on good authority, the next section's quite nice, so I just need to get my legs right again to be able to run it. So I'm gonna put some deep heat, on it, and yeah, give them a little massage, hopefully loosen them up a little bit. Right now this is very painful. I'm still moving, still running. So I'm just coming into 74k now. I think Emma's nearby, but for all the pain, you see things like this. Remember, it isn't all that bad. Absolutely stunning. Lovely. Oh, as miserable as I am right now, and I am miserable, can't help but appreciate I'm running somewhere as beautiful as this. It's gorgeous today. It's not running 106, 110k weather, but it's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Right, mate. Quick fill up at the hot water. Again, a cracking view. Hopefully you'll be coming through that way.
Right, so before we go on what's happened, makes it sound a lot more dramatic, but anyway, left the aid station. All was good. Made it down. Well, I saw Richard again at the aid station, and I might have told you this, but I jogged ahead, and we said we'd meet back up again a bit later on. He's going to stop a bit further on anyway. I was I'm going to say pretty low at that aid station. I'd be lying if I said I didn't consider calling it there. Just hit 75 kilometres on the watch. So yeah, this is the point where everybody drops out, really. So really pushing on through the pain. It was yeah, just honestly, I've said it before, but coming out of fresh water and through 5 or 10 kilometres of hills and down that massive hill into ride, it was just horrible. So if I hadn't seen Richard, I would have stopped. I know that for sure. Well, it was heavy on my mind. I might have dragged myself on, but I don't know if I would have made it to the next one. But got Richard now. He's further ahead. Gives me something to aim for. See if I can catch up with him. And we'll jog along these beautiful coastal paths together. Maybe in dead silence, but hey, who cares? I'm moving. Somehow back on the 6 kilometre pace, which is the weird thing. I can run at that pace when it's flat. The legs are not working, but I can still move when it's not ridiculously hilly. It's not going to work out that way, I don't think, no. Anyway, let's keep going. The hills do not stop. Feeling good though. That rest and the food, had a burrito about 3k ago. Seems to be working. So yeah, one thing I learned in that last section around ride is whatever happens, I am not storming up a hill, running up a hill, power pole walking up a hill. I am just letting the hills happen, walking them, surviving them. Because yeah, the cramp that I got back there was unbearable. So not having that happen again, and do all I can to stop that. Gotta say, it feels good to have some mud, some dirt, some trails under my feet again. That was a long stretch on road and tarmac. Starting to take its toll on me. This feels better, it's nice and soft. Might be regretting I said that shortly, but right now it was welcome relief. Not only is it nice to be on some track again, it's lovely to be away from those cars. It was just a lot. It was a long old time to be surrounded by so much noise, and I guess to feel quite helpless as well. It was, if I think about it, it was probably the hardest thing, was just not being able to do anything. Turn a corner, think you can get going, legs are heavy, there's another hill. It was just, yeah, it was a bad place. And then just on top of that was just so many cars, so much noise. So, I don't know, just, yeah, really appreciate the silence, the quiet. It's just, yeah, it's big. It's a big thing. It's just, yeah. This sign here says 77 kilometers. My watch says 78.8. So yeah, gonna be clocking in about 108k, unless there's any more detours. Now, as I tick towards 80k, the word has to be perseverance. You think it's over, when you think it's hurting too much, when you think, you know, you just can't go on, just be patient, trust the process, trust everything. Just give it time, you'll be okay. If I cramp up again, which is every chance I will, I'll just sit down, take a moment, or push on, and it'll sort itself out. Persevere. See what I'm working with here. Yeah, I think that's the end of this hill, but got a bastard of a hill coming up. Well, that's delightful. Look at that. It's just stunningly beautiful, so peaceful, and I've got a lovely downhill before a bastard of an uphill. So let's get after it, eh? Here we go. That might not have been the smartest move, but that felt good. I might as well make some time up, because when I turn this corner, I think things are going to get tricky. Yep, there we are. So yeah, back to the grind. Oh hello, I think, oh yeah, tell a lie, I've got a little bit more downhill. Let's go. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to keep flowing, I think. I'm going to keep going. I mean, the uphill is just yet. Let's keep pushing on. The legs have been good since I stopped. Been taking it quite easy, dropped the pace a little bit, which has worked, walked the hills. But the main thing is that I'm moving. It feels better to be moving. It feels better to be moving than to not be moving, because I entered a very dark place earlier. Hills are horrible, but my God, they are beautiful. Just look at that. So that's me at 83 kilometers clocked. Let's do some maths together. Let's see if 83k brain can work it out. So 20k puts me at, oh God, 20k puts me at 103. 23 puts me at 106. I'm already 2k over what these signs are saying. So 25k left to go as far as the signs are concerned. I'm not sure what's happening here, but it's 25k to go. It doesn't really matter though. All the while I can see how beautiful the island is. I'm happy to keep grinding it out. It's another 2.5, maybe 3 hours, depending on how bad the hills become. But I might get in before it gets dark. I think I found. Give me a second. Sorry. We're now 7:30. Sorry, 5:30. Gets dark. That's 6:30, 7:30, give or take. I think 7:30. So 2 hours, 25k to do. I think the last few k's will be in somewhere between dusk and night time. So not ideal, not what you kind of want, but it's not, all being well, not going to be pitch black when I get in. But like I said, it was never about time. It was never about, smashing places. It's about showing you can do it, showing up, keeping up, pushing on. I've already gone further than I feared I'd be able to. I was worried that I'd drop at the 75k mark, which a lot of the YouTube videos I watched beforehand suggested was possible. I'm not stopping now. If I get in at midnight, I'm making it to the end. Anyway, just keep going. I mean, come on. Surely you can afford to flatten some of this. It's so hilly. Donate some of your turf or your mud somewhere that's not hilly enough. I don't know, but this is madness. Now, I'm not sure that suggests I'm going up there. And that seems a little much. You'd agree? Ooh, yeah. That is an awful turnstile. Are you supposed to get over this? Despite all my moaning, I'm not actually in that bad of a place. Sort of accepted my fate. I'm having a good time, I'm enjoying it. Right, I'm apologising for all the negativity now, but I've got to go up that. After climbing that, I think I might get the poles out for this one. Right, that was savage. Absolutely brutal. I think it's going to be a pretty good view from up here. Still not quite there. Hello, mate.
Yeah, so anyway, we...
Yeah, worth the climb. Well worth the climb. Right. Took a minute just to feel the breeze in the shade. Looking over that. But if I can get up, is that really bad? I sat just in front of the mound of grass. I could have sat there, but I sat here. Now I actually can't get myself up. I just have to scoop myself. It's really embarrassing because there's people over there and they're definitely looking. Oh. Ah, crikey. Okay. I think I've just got to get down this hill now. And Emma's waiting there with a nice warm cup of soup. I say cup of soup, it's a tin of soup in probably a cup or probably a mess tin, but either way, it'll be a soup of descriptions unknown. Look at that! Just look at it! It's gorgeous! There's an aid station coming up, checkpoint, excellent. You'd think I didn't look at any of the information. I just didn't remember any of it really. It's just all gone. So that aid station, I was just going to fly straight through because I think Emma was waiting for me just the other side of these fields. But they lured me in with a slush puppy. So I couldn't resist, grabbed one, came immediately out and realised there was a monster of a hill on the way down, which I absolutely gunned it down one-handed with a pole, or both poles in one hand, and a slush puppy in the other. Oh. It's bloody gorgeous, isn't it? Maybe I should put a little counter up. See how many times I've said that. Stunning. Time for some soup. Quick top up. This one's going to be a very long stop. Wolf this soup down, get on the road, climb some hills. I think I've got a bit of flat beforehand, but then we'll climb some hills. Right, get digging. Right, have my soup. Feeling good. Got magnesium all on my legs again, so hopefully put off some more cramping for a little bit longer. Nice flat section coming up. The hardest thing for me, I think, is not going to be jumping in that water. So I'm at 89 out of God knows how many kilometres. Just past Richard. Bless him, he's in a bit of a bad way. I think he's had the cramping that I had earlier, but when I left him, he was just walking. I think I could see him just over my shoulder, starting to run again, which is good. Yeah, that soup's helped massively. Just really, really happy to be hitting 6-minute kilometres still. You know, when it's flat, I can move. I'm really proud of that. It's coming up for 24 hours. I think I'm at 11 and a half hours or so since I left. So still a bit of a way to go, but definitely in the end game now. So keep moving and we'll get there. Tell you what, just running along here in the shade, legs are working well for now, and just listening to the sound of the waves crashing along across the stones down there. It's just beautiful. It's just feel really lucky, really grateful. The hard work seems to be paying off, and just really grateful to be enjoying, the kilometres at the moment. I'm just going to be quiet a little bit and just let you just join me as I run along this stretch. Gotta say, it's nice seeing some civilization for a bit. Nice and quiet civilization, should I say. It's very chilled. It's quite tricky dodging all these people. The legs, putting the brakes on quite a bit. But I think I'm through the worst of it. This is the spot we sat, baked in the sun for a little bit and jumped in yesterday. Which means somewhere up there is the accommodation. Awfully tempting. Right, that might be the last of the coast. I have no idea. It's a big old hill, so I'm just gonna take it easy. He says. Pleased to report this is the first of 2 remaining hills. They're both brutal, both savage, but I'll dig my poles out in a second, get my head down, get them done. We're talking 10 or so kilometres until I never have to go uphill again. It's all downhill then. So I'm at 92k, officially 90, so 16 by their reckoning, 16k left to go. Doesn't seem too bad. I said I'd be happy when I heard the teen. I'm very happy not to be saying 25 anymore, but 16 still feels like a long old way. Might be the last little bit of sun that we see. So, trying to enjoy it, but I also want to get this thing done with. So, kind of putting the burners on when I can. Doesn't mean you can't soak in all that beauty though, eh? Oh, these stairs are horrible. Better get my feet on there. Crikey. So I've just taken another huge detour. I think some of the coastal path fell away again. My watch keeps telling me I'm well off route, but I'm hoping and I'm praying. I'm still following the pink signs, but I'm hoping and I'm praying that means the signs aren't lying and I actually might be closer than I thought. Oh, this is hard. Big old climb though. Oh, that hill absolutely took it at me. Those stairs were brutal. Bit of downhill. Let's see what I've got. See if I've got anything got in the tank left. We'll find out, eh? Will you stop waiting for me at the top of hills? I am running. I swear I'm running. Right. By that sign's reckoning, I'm 10k from the finish. That sign said 96. My watch is saying 98. So I'm just 2k away from a 100k, which is quite exciting. Just got a bit of a hill here, so I'm walking. But I think I've got one more monster hill. It's hard to know because I've just taken a detour and my watch had an old map on there, so I don't really know. I assume it's going to be going up that or something. I don't really know how much more climbing I've got, but the last my phone knew, or my watch knew, I had 2 hills left to climb. Dare I say, I'm starting the second, which would make sense if there's about 10k to go. So, yeah, looks like I'll finish at about 108k if everything's right. Yeah. That is 100k. Had some good pace on that last k as well, last few k's actually. I'm so over the moon to have hit that. Got a bit of a climb going on, so I'm just walking, starting to feel some stuff again. So I hate to say it, but it might be pickle juice time just to get me across the line. But I'll see how I feel as I sort of get up here. Yeah. The sun's pretty much gone. I'm a bit knackered, so I think I need to focus for a little bit. So this may be the last time I get the phone out. I'm ecstatic to have hit 100k. I've got 6, 8, maybe 10, who knows, more to go. It does feel doable. So yeah, I'll put you away now. Just gonna get this thing done. sat on the
How you doing, Nick? What did you sit on?
I sat on a like a step earlier, catching my breath. And I... So, I'm just walking to breakfast. It's been a slow morning, I won't lie. But yeah, just walking along the shore. My feet in the water, very nice actually. Very much what I needed. But yeah, heading off for some breakfast. And yeah. Have a bit of a slow day, I think. Jump in the hot tub and yeah, take it easy, recover. I am not moving very well though, I will say. My wife is enjoying, yeah, watching me move very slowly. Breakfast is all the way down there, so I've got a bit of a way to go. So just yeah, walking along, getting a bit of water on the shin. I've got a bit of a long-term injury I've had for about 2 or 3 years that gets flared up when I do sort of big, fast efforts and hard efforts and all that stuff. So that's flared up. The quads are burning. But I think they will be okay. Give it a couple of days. I think I'll be able to move again. But I'm struggling to pick my feet up more than sort of a few inches off the floor at the moment. It's making steps difficult, but I think I expected that. It's just, yeah, struggling to put pressure on the left foot, really, on the, like I say, the sort of ankle shin injury. So yeah, anyway, gonna have a nice relaxing day, recover. I've got another day here, then we'll catch the ferry back and head home on Monday. So yeah, nice relaxing Sunday. Looking forward to it. Weather's not quite as warm as it was yesterday. It's almost perfect running weather today. It's not quite as warm, but hey. We can't have everything we want. Would have been nice to have a nice warm day today, relax and veg out by the pool and yeah. Anyway, time for some breakfast and yeah, relax a little bit today, recover. So I've got a few niggles today. Got the quads are still quite sore. My left foot's hurting a little bit. Emma's storming off ahead, but I'm hobbling behind. See if we can go see a good view of these needles. Oh yeah, look at that. Found the needles. But I was able to put, oh. Hi everyone. So we're now 3 or 4 days out from the race. It's Wednesday morning. Not quite back to running yet. I might be going to the running club tomorrow night. We shall see. Yeah, I thought it'd be a good time just to kind of reflect on a few things. Been mulling things over for a couple of days. So yeah, I thought it'd be useful to just have maybe a bit of a race recap. I think firstly, the big lesson. I just want to, I wish I knew sooner. I just spend the money and get a quiver for your trail pole. So I wish I'd done it during my training. It just really helps speed up the transition from getting your poles out. It sounds like a small thing, but it's a lot of effort stopping and getting them out of the tension straps from your bag. Just speeds all of that up. Put them in, put them away. Just makes things a lot easier. Then next, at least for your first ultra, make sure you've got a really good support crew with you.
I just don't think I could have done it without my wife. Didn't need to rely on the organisation or the organisers, sorry, for the foods and liquids at the aid station. So I'd obviously trained with certain foods, the burritos, the pizzas, and things like that, and they weren't available at the aid station. So for me, it was a little bit of one less thing to worry about when you get to the aid stations. You don't need to worry that they've got the food. Also, being vegan, there was a concern for me that they weren't going to have the food. Maybe there's going to be a bit of a delay while they prepared some food that I could have. So yeah, just aside from just the element of knowing what you can get, it's knowing it's ready. It's I had an electrolyte flask ready just to swap out. Didn't have to sort of do anything myself. And when you're running 109 kilometers, having as little to think about other than putting one foot in front of the other really makes a huge difference. So yeah, getting there, everything being laid out, knowing you've got someone telling you what you need to eat, what you need to be doing, time to get changed, things like that. It just makes a huge difference. So yeah, really helpful. I'm really grateful to Emma for giving up her time and doing that. But yeah, if you can find someone who can support you and crew you, then definitely do it. The third thing, I'd never done it before. It's pretty gross, but wear your the headscarf, the snood thing, around your wrist. I did it. At first, honestly, I did it just because I thought it looked quite cool. But as you're running that long distances, there's a lot of liquids, a lot of juices coming from your face, sweat and snot and all sorts. So just made for a really great tissue. Not something I ever really thought of before, but yeah, just a little point of view. Fourth up, yeah, it's not for the faint-hearted. The training block is gruelling. I did it over 4 months. I wouldn't recommend doing anything shorter for that distance. I think I was just about prepared enough, but really could have done more. I think I had a great run. I'm not saying anything else, but yeah, could have done more. So it takes a lot of your time, but really worth doing if you've got a why, if you've got a reason that you want to do it, that you need to do it, something to prove, just challenging yourself, whatever it is. You need to have your why quite strong, because it isn't for the faint-hearted. It's not something you could just sort of rock up and do. And yeah, take it seriously and respect the distance. I know a couple of people have done marathons and not really overly trained too much, and you can get away with it. You wouldn't get away with it on this one. This would chew you up, spit you out and chew you up again. So yeah, just have your why, know your reasons, and prepare yourself mentally for a really challenging couple of months. The training in many ways was harder than the actual event, so just something to be aware of, really. Yeah, and then finally, 100k is a long time. It's a long distance. It takes a long time to do it. So if you have done that training, trust that training, and don't think that the race is run in the first 25k. So I got cramps around 25k. I was very patient with them. And they weren't a problem at 100k. I had my fastest kilometre was the last kilometre. So 109k I ran quicker than my first. So I've never known anything like that, especially when you cramp up in a marathon. You just don't allow yourself the time to recover from it. I don't think. You push on, you keep trying to get that time, and yeah, it's a long day, so your body will start to sort of fix itself, and yeah, you go through lots of peaks and troughs, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So it's a long way to do something. It's a long time to be doing something. You cramp up, 2 hours later you're still running. The cramps kind of have to go. Your body knows it has to go. And I've never really been in any position like that where you are healing yourself or not on the move. So, good or bad, this too shall pass. One of my favourite sayings. So when it's going awfully, there's loads of time for it to improve. But probably more crucially, as we saw with the video, when things are going amazingly, you're likely to be humbled again very, very soon. So yeah, it's a long race. Don't think the race is run in the first quarter or a first half. There's a long way to go. But yeah, overall, the Isle of Wight Ultra, amazing experience. I said I wanted to do it, and I'm really glad that I did it. I put the hours in, 4 months worth of training. It was brutal. Took a lot of my personal time. I was up early weekends, late in the week, but it was a challenge. It was the thing that I wanted to do, and all that training, the hard work, definitely paid off on the day. As you can see, it isn't easy. It's not for the faint-hearted, but yeah, I think that's what makes it all that sweeter. So yeah, really recommend it. The event was really well organised. Yeah, really smooth, and just yeah. If you think you've got it in you, 100% do it. Really, really, really worth doing. So yeah, I'm going to take a couple of months off just to rest and recover. Not really do any training for anything. And then yeah, I think towards the end of the year I'm going to be looking to sort of a bit more speed work, try and get the 1:30 marathon, which should be doable. So we'll be pushing sort of towards the 1:20. Half marathon, 1:20 half marathon, and see how close I can get to an 18-minute 5k as well. That's what I really want to focus on, the shorter runs. Go out and do some speed intervals rather than long distance slogs. So that's me. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you again soon.